And former President Donald Trump has branded his former attorney, Michael Cohen, a proven liar following his arrival at the New York court. He said Cohen served a lot of time for lying and that they are going to go in and see. Responding to Trump's claims, Cohen says his lies were made at Trump's direction. The 2024 forerunner again complained about the trial and said he's done nothing wrong. Cohen has pleaded guilty to 9 federal crimes, including tax fraud, lying to Congress, and campaign finance violations for allegedly helping 2 women cover alleged Trump affairs. Trump has, however, denied the affairs. And now we're being joined live by Jide Ojo, a development consultant. Good evening, Mr. Ojo. Glad to have you join me.
It's a pleasure. Good evening.
Good evening, fantastic. Now, diving straight in, what legal battles is former President Donald Trump currently facing? And what, is his latest statement regarding his former attorney, Michael Cohen?
Well, you don't expect former President Donald Trump to admit to all that Michael Cohen has said. He's bound to deny, knowing full well that the gloves are off. And if he admits to what Cohen has said to the court in New York today, he might just be expediting his own imprisonment. And quite unfortunately, this is not a very happy times for former president of US, given the fact that he is facing multiple charges across several courtrooms, from Georgia to New York to Florida and all of that. So I'm not surprised that he called Michael Cohen, his former attorney, a proven liar, but the courts are there to do substantial justice. I believe now that Michael Cohen has become a star witness for the prosecution after his own conviction in 2019, May 2019, where he served 3 years in New York prison, having turned himself in as a star witness for the prosecutor. He will be able to prove all those allegations that he acted on the instruction of Donald Trump to boost his financial wealth and to evade taxes, as well as to commit a lot of federal crimes. So it's an interesting times phase. The world phase, or the Americans, let me put it succinctly, it's an interesting time the Americans face. And it's really something that should interest Nigerian lawyers, something that should interest people in power today, that when they leave power, they might actually move from grass to grace, or from grace to grass, as it were.
Okay, Mr. Ojo, let's look at what specific crimes has Michael Cohen pleaded guilty to, and what were the circumstances surrounding his alleged involvement in covering up alleged Trump affairs?
Well, way back in 2019, Michael Cohen admitted to tax evasions. He admitted to, quite a number of other crimes, which I cannot, including campaign finance violations for Donald Trump, and all of that. So, and he's gone to jail for that. But what he is saying today is that he did not act on his own. He actually also mentioned Westerberg, who works with Donald Trump, that the two of them actually were instructed by Donald Trump to commit many of the offenses for which he went to prison. And that those lies that he told were not of his own making. He actually told those lies on behalf of Donald Trump. And the lies he has told include, defrauding banks, insurance company, giving false asset information, and sundry other offenses. And it remains to be seen whether the words of Michael Cohen will be believed by the court when the case is over. whether the court will believe what Michael Cohen has said, or will believe what Donald Trump has, the denial that Donald Trump has offered that his former attorney was a proven liar. Whether it's Michael Cohen that is right or is Donald Trump that is right, at the end of it all, U.S. courts, we believe, will do substantial justice on this. But it's very disheartening, very disheartening that former president of U.S. is facing these multiple charges across different. Okay, recall that another lawyer of Donald Trump has also pleaded guilty to committing sundry offenses and crimes.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Jide Ojo. I would have to interrupt you here. That's the most we can take this evening. But thank you so much for your expertise and insight on this matter. Jide Ojo, Development Consultant. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Do have a wonderful evening. Stay safe and stay blessed.